We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Come on, set! Sixty vices.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Titans very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Trap 60.
Now Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called a big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Ready? Cougar 19, go!
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
In motion right is Hopkins. Off play action, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now it's Richardson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 3. They got 6. Plenty enough for the conversion on 4th.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. He finds his man, complete. That's Holloway. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. The Colts at 3 and 4 on the year coming into play. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, it's Richardson. He'll get this one to Pittman. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Now, the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Richardson looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Second and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Ready up. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to second and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
Let's go now.
This second and 4. Now they'll change things up. Again, it's Henry. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Okay, ready.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another first and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. You look at this Colt defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run, and the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
Ready, ready.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
Press all 80.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. Breaks a tackle. He's got it to the 43 here.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. No score after one on EA Sports. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Now Willis to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. Willis looks to pass it here. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Colts are going to take over with the football. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now 2nd and 5.
79 Broncos.
Richardson. Connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards for number 11. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He'll get this this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Trap 50. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Smith catches left side. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here's 2nd and 3. Richardson looking to throw this. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Back to the air with Richardson. On the move to his left. And he fends him off. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
QB sneak, Richardson. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready, set.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Cooper will come in motion right.
19 right.
Willis now off play action. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go street. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw, Willis. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
What's not cool about the game there on second down? That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Come on.
3rd and 2. Willis looking to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. First down carry for Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Here you go.
Now Willis on the bootleg. He finds his man complete. It's Hall. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Back to 60. Back to 60. 18 rattlers. 18 rattlers. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Streak. Streak.
On third down, it's Willis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nice third down conversion at even 20 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And now an audible here into something else. To the air on first down. Here's Willis. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Now Willis. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 10 through 11, 10 through 11.
To the air on first down, here's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Come 19. Come 19. Hurt. Ready.
Again, Willis to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Willis on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Back row 80. 19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Tempo. Dragon 60.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Right back to the air again with Willis. They'll get this out to Camara. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Check. 18 Rattle. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Come on.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Here's Willis. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Last play of the half. Here's Willis. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
18, 5 here. Happy Lions. 60 Bobcat.
Last play of the half. Willis to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Second down, Willis looks to throw here. That pass taken in by Burks. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Check smash! Check smash! Hey! 79 Broncos!
3rd down, it's Willis. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And this will be swung out wide for Taylor. So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5, and it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy. Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson going to move him around. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Rolling to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
19 Lions.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On the option left, Richardson. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Richardson to throw. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Down to the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10, Willis. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Willis to throw on 2nd. And he's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans get a bit closer. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Ready,
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Now Richardson going to shift things up.
18 reps, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Richardson working from the gun. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Warriors, 70. 18, Pioneer.
First and 10, it's Willis. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Red. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right back to Cooper, and he got him again. And he'll be out of bounds. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a first and goal.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Touchdown! Traylon Burks taking it in. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out.
Let's go.
Second and 6.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch.
A give for Taylor running right side. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20, DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DeAndre Hopkins, 79 yards. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Willis takes a hit and the ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
18 runners, 60
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. Willis to try again after the pick 6. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Willis looks to pass it here. Finding space at the 40. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that.
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And the Colts are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They called the corner blitz, and Roger McCreary, he got in there and earned the sack.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Gets past one man. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
4 yards on the pickup.
In motion, left goes Smith. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Now it's Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one was over a long time ago.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Cowboy 80.
On the option to give to Taylor here. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23.
I like the call there, because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season. The kick by Sanders is good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw, Willis. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds Hopkins complete. Dances by him. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big